Hey guys. Oh, I got something on the floor. So, I know like all I've been doing lately is changing videos, but I've literally just have not really been anywhere. And I haven't been feeling very good because this winter has been crazy. Um, so yeah, once again, this is another changing video. But this is one of her sleepers that I got in the mail. And I just want to make sure it fits because this seemed a lot smaller than the other sleepers that I got for her. It's got lint on it. But it is the same size as 3 to 5 pounds. But I want to see if it fits in this cute little velour comfy sleeper. So anyway, and I also, while I changed her, wanted to talk a little bit about a subject that seems to be a little bit, not really taboo, but it's just more, it's something that gets brought up a lot, and I think a lot of collectors tend to get really discouraged by this. So I wanted to address it a little bit, and that is the selling of their collection or certain dolls in their collection, or the fact that some people sell, like they get new dolls and then they turn around and sell it right away and people just judge them for it, and I don't know why that's even really a case. I think the biggest thing is a lot of people who they almost tend to live vicariously through another collector because they see videos posted or a lot of pictures posted of this certain doll, and they're in love with the doll and they love the owner's reactions to the doll, and even not even then, sometimes, you know, collectors, they'll get a brand new doll, then a couple days later they sell it and they get all this criticism about it. And I was thinking about it because my doll Catherine, who I had said many times that she was a forever baby and that she was perfect, and don't get me wrong, she totally is, but I put her up for sale recently, and I haven't really seen any negative comments about that, but I just want to address it anyway because I have said that she was going to be a forever baby, and I need to stop saying that because while she is a perfect baby, what are you doing? My dog wants to, like, let's see, scooch it over a little bit. Hold on. But alright, up, 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 up. There you go. So while sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so while like I, you know, really love her so much, the main reason why I sold her, well, there's a couple different reasons why I sold her, but the main reason that I sold her is because I fell in love with a different baby. When I originally bought Catherine, I was hoping to be able to sell Harper to have the funds to be able to pay her off and all that, because I don't always pay my dolls with cash. Sometimes I do use credit. And Harper didn't ever really sell, and instead I traded her for Miss Rowe here. And then it kind of came down to, who am I going to keep? Am I going to keep Rowe, or am I, I should have brought some mittens down here. Am I going to keep Rowe, or am I going to keep Catherine? And it really was a struggle to determine which baby I was going to keep. Sorry, I'm trying to be like really gentle and get her fingers through. I should have brought her mittens down here. So yeah, in the end, you know, Rowe won out, and I would have loved to kept both babies. The other reason, I think, was that when I originally purchased Catherine, I was aiming to get her twin brother, and there has been a big issue with that, and it's been 2 months and I haven't gotten him yet. And so that's just was kind of another factor, that I was planning on having twins and it just seemed to never happen. Hopefully I'm going to get his kit soon. The artist is on top of it to try to get him done. This is too tiny. I mean, it's a little bit, okay. This is gonna be snug. Might just have to, this is definitely a smaller size than, oh wait, than the other sleepers, but hopefully it'll still fit. Anyway, so, I mean, that is my, not that I think, and some people say that, I don't have to give an answer to that, and I understand that. But I just wanted to explain kind of up front why I sold Catherine, and it basically boiled down to the next best thing. While I love Catherine, she really is an amazing sculpt, don't get me wrong, but I love Ro, and I even have some other babies in mind, dolls in mind, that I'm also considering getting. This is too snug. That's kind of a shame. I mean, it's not too bad, but like there's not much wiggle room. So I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I might have to sell this sleeper on. I'm not sure. Anyway, so she's all dressed. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what's become the issue every time, is I wind up just finding another baby that I love more. And just, sometimes the silicone dolls, or really any of these dolls, are really expensive. And because of that, I tend to strive for perfection if I can get it. If I'm not 100% satisfied with the doll, then I will most likely sell it. And that's just, with Catherine, I was very, very happy with her at first, and then I had someone comment and said that she looked dead to me, or dead to her, and I started to look at her more, and I realized that, I mean, compared to my other dolls, she did look quite ashen and pale, so I sent her off to get redone, and her coloring was still better, but it was almost like at that point, it started to change, like, oh, this isn't the doll that I originally fell in love with. And then of course the fact that her brother has yet to make it to me. It was just a lot of little factors, and that's just one. But I mean, my point is that there's reasons why people sell them, and I understand that people are going, what in the world? Why would you sell this baby? It's a silicone, you just got it. And it's because it's a lot of money. So, if you get this doll and you're not 100% satisfied with the doll, that's a lot of money to be holding on to something that you're not completely pleased with. So it just makes sense to sell on or even trade. I've seen several collectors who just constantly buy and trade their dolls, and I'm like, that's okay. I understand that completely. I'm the same way, As you can have looked through my years of YouTube, and it's just full of babies that have been my collection that I no longer have anymore, and some I've kept for longer than others, but I have very, very few dolls that I've kept, and they've been specific reasons why I've kept them. Pretty much the only, like, I almost am afraid to say Forever Babies, but I know that Tien, I have been completely satisfied with her. I found, there's been no imperfections with her. She's perfect in my mind, so I can't ever see selling her. It would break my heart to sell her. Aria, my little elf baby, I made her specifically after a story character that I had written, and I love everything about her. The only thing that I'm torn about is I'm thinking about changing her body. But other than that, I'm very happy with her. I can't see ever selling her. My little Behringer, little Asian Kimberly, I love her to pieces. I actually tried to sell her, and when she sold on eBay, I cried. And then it wound up being a non-paying buyer. I was like, oh, thank you. For once, I'm grateful. So, I mean, it just depends. It really does. And unfortunately, just things don't always work out. I mean, right now, I absolutely love Ro to pieces. I love her size. She's just so cute, and I like that she's so snuggly. She's not too heavy, so she doesn't hurt my back. But, you know, maybe down the line, I might just find out, you know, figure out, oh, she's actually too small for me. It's hard to find clothes for her, so I don't want her anymore. And that's okay. You know, it's really, truly okay. So just keep that in mind when you make comments on a person's video, like, I mean, even, honestly, even a simple question like, why are you selling her? It sounds very accusational. Is that the word used there? That's not a word, is it? I don't know. It's just, it seems very accusing. You know, you don't have to have a reason. I understand if you're inquiring about the baby, and you're like, oh, I'm interested in her, but is there a particular reason why you're selling her? Is there any imperfections? Is there something that you didn't like about her? That's one thing. But if you're just generally asking, you know, why are you selling her? You just got her. That's not very nice. And it's just something you'll need to keep in mind that, you know, I've seen a few collectors that I love their baby and they put the baby up for sale, and part of me goes, oh no, I love your videos of the ones that you do of that baby. But that's not my place to, you know, it's a lot of money, and it's not my money that they have spent. It's their money, and it's their doll, and they can do with it what they want to. So just throwing that out there. I know again that this subject is a little sensitive. I don't mean to offend anybody. Please don't get me wrong. Please don't be offended by it. It's just, you know, some people don't quite get it, that it can come across as very hurtful, as insulting, and just, I mean, just really stop and keep in mind that, I'm just, you know, saying it again, it's not your baby, and just support, you know, just support them, and, you know, even help them out. Help them find a new home for the baby, you know, so, or doll. I keep saying babies, but yeah, dolls. So anyway, guys, I'm sad that this sleeper doesn't fit. Now I'm going to have to go get her other sleeper and change her into it. But even so, thank you guys so much for watching. You little Ro. You're so cute. Boop, boop. And I know that Catherine will go to a good home. And maybe it'll even be someone with a YouTube channel. If so, I will make sure to let you all know where she's going. And so she should be heading home. Her auction ends tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. Tonight is Sunday. So if you're interested in her, you better get your bids in quick, because she does have a couple bids. And she will be sold after tomorrow night. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.